Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition. Sphere of Influence on the series JG. Kind of dull domestic stuff going on, by and large. There is some military movement going on amongst other clans. I guess our alliance wore off with the Uesugi. But, we tried to help them in the past. They're marked as red and not as green, which means we're not allied with them. Or, I don't know. I think they seem to be on the move, maybe trying to retake some of what they've lost to the Hojo. I don't care for their chances. We've got these guys fighting each other. The Hojo are going to take all this over. You can kind of count on it. Like, the Oda should be strong and hold together, but I know off-screen they did get wiped out when I was, off-screening trying to see where the story would go. But some of these other alliances... Oh, yeah, I can tell. This is a green-framed logo, which means they're allies. And the Uesugi are not. Like, we had an alliance with them, which seems to be expired. They are refused. They won't deal with people they've cut off. So... they asked us for help. They were our friends, but I guess they cut us off because we took their castle after the Hojo took a castle. Or it's their story events that I'm forgetting. Anyway, they are not allied with us anymore. We have a marriage alliance with them, which is permanent until story happens. And they are allied with the Hojo as well. And the Matsudaira are their vassals. They are hostile, cautious of us due to our strong influence. And then the Oda, they're too far away for us to support anyway. Like even if I wanted to have like forces over there helping them stay alive, so the plot would happen, they're too far away. And the Hojo are hostile because what says they're cautious because of our strong influence. But the other problem could be that we've beaten their forces in battle and taken a castle that they had just rightfully stolen from someone else. Let's see here. Until the wooden fence is upgraded, I'm not going to be able to see what's possible to do there. But we can build domestic-y stuff. Tsuchikisaki Castle is going to be our best base for quite a while, actually. Oh, it's not the one that can build the facility. Who can? Hachioji. Which is a better city than most of ours, but still not that great. Because it's got a bunch... like, it's on the edge of the mountain, so... it's not surrounded on all sides by super cool facilities. So here we've got lumber. And lumber. So these will be agricultural districts. I don't think this can build anything that helps those anyway. Garden will make things better for conscripts. We don't want churches because we're playing as a conservative faction. Drill grounds. Probably the best thing we can do is gold income and population. I don't really care too much about maximum popularity. This would be good just for being more suitable for conscripts and population recovery. Or popularity. I think I'll go with population increase. That'll make it faster for us to be able to develop these other territories. And if I can decide, in theory, I won't. I could, in theory, come back later and replace them with a garden to get better. Because you'd see, our max conscripts would... our max conscripts don't go up. It says that would. Adjacent districts are... oh, it doesn't make... okay, never mind. So that's not actually that useful because we're not going to have... yeah, so never mind. Max popularity goes up by 2. Now we're going to go with theater and then upgrade it to no theater. I mean, I like Kabuki, but I prefer no theater. Alright, and that doesn't leave us enough points to do anything except develop. Let's just keep developing crafts here because I know it seems like it's taking so our income is our income as a force is going up by 16. If I did it here, our income as a force would go up by less. It looks like more on that slider. It's actually less. It's actually more. So I guess we should really do it here. The thing is, what I'm getting at though is Tsutsuki has such high ceilings that it's going to take a lot of development to get it to be as good as it can be. So when we've got nothing else to do, just keep making Tsuchikisaki better because it, you know, getting it maxed is going to be huge if we ever get it maxed. So I'm curious what's going on. What are you guys up to? You're going to finish you off. Well, there's all sorts of... Like, what are they trying to do? Thought they were attacking the Hojo. Well, the Oda... Like, every turn the Oda hang in there, I just feel a little bit more secure, but... I know they're going to have their problems.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
We actually made more gold than we spent that month.
Reporting in.
Oh, that training's paid off. I guess what I need to be keeping a little bit of an eye on is just how pissed off are our most pissed off officers. And we have nobody in red. Even these guys who are like, and ladies who are chatting with people from other clans in a suspicious way are not. Did I start recording? I just had in this paranoid moment I didn't hit record. Okay. But yeah, even the ones who are kind of not that, who are chatting with people from other clans are actually actively part of our force and not rebelling or anything like that. Let's max out this road because I'm still not sure. And somebody he's going to warp from RTKX to this LP and yell at me for not knowing. But Roxas can work on this. It'll take her a little bit longer than JG Mystery would, but I want JG Mystery to remain overseer. If it's every road that's it, I think it's just the roads that are immediately adjacent to the base. Definitely improve the city. So these guys, the Satake clan, I believe. I thought they were the Satake. Maybe their clan name changes at some point. Oh, I don't know, okay. But they're trying to take over these... We have an incomplete... Anyway, the battle for the Kanto, the Hojo always end up winning it, but it is important. It's like the breadbasket of the whole country. And as you see, the Oda have a pretty nice starting position themselves. They just got a lot of powerful enemies around them. And the Imagawa being aligned with the Matsudaira is pretty... There's a lot of real historical events play out as a part of how that's going to unfold. Alright, so that was... Now we could have spent all the monies. We don't have enough gold for... There's supposed to be... See, like, you go here, you get a list of castle facilities that could be built. Why isn't one showing up here? Because a ranch is supposed to make... Alright, I'm confused. We're supposed to be able to build a ranch. Hold on, not ranch. What is it? Riding grounds. Requires horses. Effect increases with more ranches. I mean, are they just telling me this base will never be large enough to support a any of these types of facilities? Well, whatever. I mean, I still eventually want to build that castle up. I guess I'm just wasting money on it for now. It's not something that will be... Like, if that castle is under attack, we're already in trouble. We've lost several castles before the enemy is getting to that castle. Do we have... Oh, wait a second. These are the... Okay, we should probably know when troops are moving through our territory. This is the Imagawa. I don't know where they're going, but they are our allies, so no warnings are... Oh, they're probably backing up the Hojo in a fight, since those guys are all allied. Okay. I don't really have enough gold to be throwing them at the tribes that support us. So I'll just leave that alone for right now. Alright, well, we're coming out of this turn with a little bit of labor. I don't know what the Imagawa are, they're just marching right through us lame fucks territory, but they're our allies, so I guess they're allowed. We're just gonna wave at them from our castle walls as they go by. Roxas Nelock is improving the roads. And somebody was eliminated by one of the various Uesugi clans. Because there's like 3 at this point.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
510 horses from our supporting tribes. So what we could do to sort of investigate this, we kind of know that when this road work is complete, that Hachoichi Castle will improve. Now, if we improve this road, which is clearly in its, or this road, will that help? Let's have Kalan, Owari-Sanada work on it. Well, let's wait until this road work is completely done, and then then the only road work we'll have queued up will be this, and well, actually no, because it's not even in the same area. It's confusing. We can improve this road and see if it does anything. There might be a better place to do road work and see, like Fuji Yoshida Castle. We've maxed out all these roads. We could, okay, Nakano Castle. If this road improves Nakano Castle, then it's not just the most immediate roads. So that's what we'll do, but we'll wait. We'll come back to that in a moment. So if everybody favor crafts, we'll have 3 labor left over. We'll just hold on to it. Adjacent bases grew due to road improvement. Okay. Rakoru Bochizuki appears to have made a secret promise. Sheena clan was eliminated. All road improvements are completed. Oh wow, are the Imagawa going to grab a castle from the Uesugi all the way out here? That's kind of odd. I guess they're going to try. Sasai Taigen is out here patrolling. I mean, I hope they're not just going to hand it to the Hojo.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Rokuro Mochizuki has been showing some rather strange movements lately. He's kind of hopping around on one leg, you know, alternating which pointer finger he puts on his nose. Do be careful marching that one. Okay. So we might want to grab us treasure. Sunset and sunrise painting.
Thank you very much.
Feels weird to give a treasure to a non... giving is increasing his loyalty by 1. Oh, we could give it to Yojiro Bayushi and get back and give me back that hardened helmet. You're a progressive. Oh, you're a snowflake. Here, let me give you this painting of a drag queen reading hour at a children's hospital. Give me back that helmet. It's wasted on you. But this will increase his loyalty, and he's still only at orange level. But now it's like, hey, you're like a warrior, man. Would you like this helmet? Well, she was also complaining. But she doesn't have a treasure, and neither does he. But he's the one who's actually talking about leaving our force. So let's give him this helmet that we just got from another guy. Say, this is the famous hardened helmet. Famous for having been worn by a domestic officer who didn't really enjoy it. Many thanks, my liege. Well, there you go. And to be honest with you...
What would you like?
Because we're not marching right now anyway. Buy this. Chronicles of Warfare. He would really like that. How about you? You would really like that too. So let's give Masako Hayami, who's kind of our like, she's like, what is her name? That WWE. I haven't watched WWE in a long time, but she was in NXT. She was like the Scottish crazy chick. I guess they changed her name to Nikki Ash. But no, she'd just like jump off of like furniture and grab people on the back and start tearing like. Yeah, Masako Hayami is like nuts. Like she rushes into battle. She has these huge boosts early. Not good for prolonged battles, but she's been really dominant in her fights against the Hojo. Let's give her the Chronicles of Warfare. And that involved spending all of our money. So let's not do that again anytime soon. How are things going with the Imperial Court? We're getting pretty close to being able to request a title. The problem, of course, being that we need to have a bunch of money laid by when we request the title, because that always involves paying a bribe. Hachioji will eventually be able to build a Buddhist temple if we care about that sort of thing. But yeah, it just looks like whatever my understanding of the manual is, Nakano and Fuji Yoshida Castle just never get to have facilities. This place doesn't have horses, so it never gets to have a riding grounds. This place has horses, but the castle is too small to be allowed to have a facility. So here we'll eventually want a Buddhist temple, but it's not really that important if we, to get it. Matter of fact, what we probably should be doing here is just building a bailey, like a sally port and a turret. the other thing is we could build a dual annex, but oh, we need a stone wall, and by the time we got a stone wall, we wouldn't have enough room for a dual annex. So we can either hold out and see if we can eventually get a Buddhist temple, or either way, we don't really want to spend the money on that right now. I'm wondering, are you already ready for your no theater? No. Okay, so this is going to these will both be agriculture if I want to take advantage of the lumber. Because... oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant help. So lumber is going to allow lumber mill to agriculture districts. So I almost never ignore what the special resource is and build something else over it. Even though there might be times where it's advantageous to do so, I'm really not going to do that very often. So now we know that this will be bordering only one agriculture district. This has lumber as well, so that'll also end up being an agriculture district. It already is an agriculture district. So this has blacksmith, makes it more suitable for crafts. Makes the district more suitable for crafts. Rice dealer, tea house. We don't want tea houses. It increases innovation. Town fair, suitable for crafts. Makes adjacent districts suitable for crops and crafts. So this will end up doing crafts, and then this will improve both of these districts. Because this is at D, it'll go up to C. This is at B, and it'll go up to A. So we're going to want to get a town fair and move towards a coin exchange. Frox's Nelock will begin moving immediately. Frox's Nelock, by the way, doing some stuff in the comments. I mentioned that people have had fun with that in the past. Only one person's taking me up on it right now, doing comments. But Frox's Nelock, yeah, you are being true to character as far as just being really useful in a kind of quiet way. So if we improve these roads here, it'll be a good way to find out, is that actually going to help Nakano? Bull Nakano. So we could go all in. I'm sure eventually we'll need to move down in that direction. Let's go all in with it. Oh, I got crock pot chili going. It's making me hungry. This is the smell, sorry. I thought it for a second it said Kalan Owari-Sanada is talking to another clan. I was like, what? No. As soon as we start the turn, the Palace Fair can be changed. So I don't know why that was...
We march!
I haven't seen any messages about how the town has improved.
Let us begin the meeting.
Let's begin to begin.
Last month's balance.
We spent more than we made, but we made and spent quite a bit there with selling food. I think we've secured those officers that were thinking about ditching as well. So this is now close to being 4 or 5. I think it's improved once and didn't give us a message that the town was any better. So I think we may have... we may finally have some proof here. Improving this road helped the town. Improving this road doesn't look like it did, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye. We'll be checking situation. Ribbit. Tsuchigasaki. All right, so you're bordering one of everything. So this will be crops and crafts. And we've got one of each, so that's what we actually want here. We want town fair and then coin exchange. So we'll go ahead and have the actual leader of our force work on this. That's silly. We'll have you do it. He'll do it slightly earlier. Won't really make much difference. But you've got the statesman trait, which means we might get it done on the cheap and save money. Less people. Okay, we saved labor, not money. Which is, I mean, it's not bad. It didn't hurt anything. Yeah, I think this place will never be able to have a facility, no matter what. So we do have the better... I mean, I could just still follow through with the plan to eventually get a residence here. But if I've only got... Let's see, it's going to take 2 to get to a residence. That'll leave us 3 to play with. That'll leave us 2. That'll leave us 1. Because I usually favor the population increase stuff. The problem being, I don't know how much population increase does here because they're never going to expand. But so far, there's not that many places to expand to. So Nakano is really not a castle that I should prioritize expanding.
What would you like? What would you like? Thank you very much.
Let's grab some loot.
What would you like? Thank you very much.
Probably wasn't a very smart play, but they weren't that expensive. Did seem like I might as well just grab some stuff. Now we're going to be a little short on food. I probably don't want to go too much longer before I go back to the story.
Let's get going.
I mean, I guess I could try to steal this castle, but... Alright, so we're going to stop diplomacy. All road improvements have been completed. Let me know in the comments if you saw something different. I didn't see any messages about bases grew due to road improvements, so I feel like...
Your orders, here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Training's paid off. Imperial courts trust us enough. So we can let the money and the labor pile up. Don't have enough coin. Yep, it's expensive to build a new fortress, guys. Alright, so I think what we're looking at now is I got maximum trust at the Imperial Court, so I'd have to let the money pile up before I want to cash that in and get a new title. I've sold some food, so I might need to be a little careful with...
Let us enact a policy.
We're not low enough to do... thief assurance yet. I need to build some more, this will piss off my progressive officers. Official purveyor. Sakai port. Merchandise gets less expensive. Sakai merchants come more often. Foreign importer. I would get a little bit more foreign income. I think I would be losing money overall here. Don't want to do that one. We'll eventually want to do this one. Nope, we need to get our most useful stuff policy-wise when we're conservative is going to be improve militia, maybe. Yeah, eventually we get to a point where we will want to do this when we're not building that much, but if we've maxed out our fortresses, I guess. But like, what we really care about is fief assurance, because we get everybody's more loyal and we get population increases. And all we got to do is make sure our guys don't get captured. So we really got to get this, our innovation down just low enough to get this, and then I don't care about it anymore. I just need to make sure it doesn't accidentally sneak up above that threshold. And we need to get going, at some point, we're going to need to get going on invading the Suwa. Because we have to be done with that by 1551. So we've got over a decade. Like, I probably don't need to be worried, but I think the follow-up quests all have the same deadline. So I don't want to wait too long. Then again, we'll be getting a harvest fairly soon. I know these have not been the most exciting videos ever, but I think if we get a little bit more just domestic and building up, we'll be able to get some story going pretty soon. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching my experiment with road building. I think what we've really discovered, and I can't find a way to go in and look at what your what land you can develop for the city. It's tough to go in sometimes and see that unless you're allowed to build something. Like, I don't know when you can go in and see what land is available unless you're actually making a decision about it, which is kind of a drawback. It might be me not understanding the menus. But it could be if a road is adjacent to any of the land you get to develop, then improving that road will help your city. And if it's just roads leading in and out of the city that's not adjacent to those developable lands, it doesn't matter. Like, some cities are backed up against mountains, and there could be a mountain path leading into the city, but you don't get to develop the land on either side of that road because it's mountain. Developing those roads might not help. But in general, you want to develop roads, and we're going to develop roads. It's not that fun to watch, though. See you guys next time for more of Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence.